Hey. And we're live. All right. We got our first podcast.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to do. There we go. All right.
Whatever.
Help. She's not liking that.
Kids.
Yeah. Nate's telling his kid to go upstairs while we're making history. Now I feel bad.
Should be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's up, man?
I don't know. Same old shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate and I grew up together, and it's been a little while since we've hung out and shit. And we're trying to get this podcast thing going now.
Yeah.
You're allowed to smoke in his house.
But I don't know nothing about podcasts.
Yeah, so we're doing our first one on YouTube. And oh, don't worry, we don't have any viewers, any
Nice.
followers. Yeah, we're good. No subscribers, so
Nice.
we're good.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about that. So no nerves or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we figured we'd just put some shit out. We're both blue collar guys. What's she saying up there? Is she on the phone?
No.
Oh, all right.
She's good. She's alright.
She's talking to herself.
Yeah, she
All
does
right.
that.
Okay, all right. Oh, man. So, you were trying to figure out this Audacity shit right now, if anybody...
As of right now, it sucks. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do that live YouTube for a while.
Right.
And then do the audio recordings and put them up on iTunes eventually. Which I gotta figure that shit out. Which I still can't do yet.
Should I not be smoking in this video?
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, you're good,
Right.
Right? But this is the first one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No judging.
Right.
Would you feel better if I...
No, I was just saying.
Right.
You said you're allowed to smoke in this stuff when we open the video. I thought...
Yeah.
I've just been thinking about it ever since.
Yeah. The first few of these, I feel like are going to be awkward as fuck.
Yeah, this is awkward.
You know? Yeah, it is. But we're not like self-absorbed people.
Right.
So it's just something new to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I watched a bunch of dudes and chicks start their own podcast. And the first few, when they're in there, these guys are like looking down and like their eyes are almost closed, like, you know what I mean? Just waiting for the answers to come so they can be like, ask and answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now you watch them on a video podcast and they're comfortable as hell, you know?
Right.
But did you look up them Hodges twins?
No, who's the Hodges twins?
On the YouTube?
No.
Those, I told you about them a couple weeks ago.
What did you tell me?
They're talking. They had some funny ass things to say about Obama. Remember I was telling you, like talking about health insurance or something, and then they went to get like an employee health insurance.
Yeah.
Dude, those guys are funny as fuck, man. DG, not Hogan twins. Hogan might have twins. I don't know.
Well, I was in
It's called them road twins.
Oh, just twins.
Yeah, they're funny as hell, man.
11 minutes?
Yeah, they do a bunch of shit. Like, they tell the news and everything. It's just, you
11
know.
minutes is a long time.
Yeah. We gotta watch it. Am I being far unfair to my girlfriend.
Who are the hottest ones?
They're just two comedians, two brothers. They like did everything together. Like fucking worked at Target together. Fucking went to the Marine Corps together. They're funny as hell, man. And now they just tour the country or the world, saying some funny ass shit.
Smallroom. I just got another email. Tired of this email. Get the fuck off. Tired of this email.
What the fuck?
Is that how you lick your lips? Because that's what it sounds like. Am I being fair or unfair to my girlfriend?
We might get flagged for that.
YouTube on YouTube?
Yeah, they might. The Hodge twins might flag us. I don't. Maybe live.
Are the kids from a previous abusive marriage.
Well,
Sex was a little weird at first because of her
it resumed,
insecurities from
but
abusive
Oh, it
marriage.
resumed. Yeah.
so
That thing was horrible, man. You know what it was?
All right, so
It was
and then we
fucking
can save it at the end. I don't.
know.
know,
Man. You did
man.
this shit before, bro.
Yeah.
And cut the lights off, I don't want to see you.
The hottest twins so far aren't funny to me.
You know, those hot dog action. Your body fat's too high. Too much jiggling going on. All right, look here. See, not only can a man be abusive physically, but he can also be abusive verbally. Thanks for stating the obvious, Captain Obvious.
I like how they feed off each other though.
Oh,
Give each other shit.
Yeah.
But now, okay, look, sex was a little weird at first because of her insecurity.
They said on one podcast you can tell them two apart. I can't fucking tell them apart. The one on the left might look a little younger, like a second.
But I'm not ready to live with children. She has them a week, then her ex has them.
This ain't a good video, man.
Her ex is
No,
Mexican.
this ain't the
I
one.
bring race into this because it is impossible for these kids to even look
Damn it.
when we go out places. And
Get
I
outta
get
here.
jealous. I can't even pretend they're mine in front of strangers. Yeah, but think
But
about
they
it.
all
Yeah,
look the same though.
Yeah.
This is what all their videos look
Everybody
like.
coming in and be like,
They're just standing in a.
No,
In a
it's not
room?
all of them. These are old ass
There's
ones.
no pictures on the wall or nothing. It's
What the
just
fuck
a
you
blank-
have on the wall in the back?
I got shit.
You got fucking
I
LEDs
got
and
nice
shit.
shit.
Fucking couch on. What the fuck is your head to this thing permanently?
A lot of action goes on.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, what happened?
No, I saw them on a podcast though, and they were
On a podcast?
on a Drinking Bros.
Well, I saw them on YouTube. It wasn't funny.
Fucking dying in here. Yo, your kids throwing your money around.
Yeah, no. She thinks it's a game.
Literally, there's money all over the floor.
Bro, I bought her a little ATM machine as a piggy bank.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that pink thing?
Yeah. It takes dollars automatically.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And she's always pulling it out, playing with it, throwing the money all over the floor. Like it's a joke.
Can she just access the money, like flip it over and pull it back out easy?
Yep.
Oh,
You hit your little PIN number. She got PIN number and everything, little credit card. And
damn.
she can open the bank.
That's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah. It was cool when I first got it.
When I was a kid, do you remember this? When we were younger, like, your mom would go to the Mac machine.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought when I was like 5 or something, like, I thought, because she always went there so often, like every day to the Mac machine. So I just thought, like, oh, just go to the Mac machine. The money's there.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. You know, and she would be like, no, like, I don't have any money this week, Dan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. But now, well, that's cool that it kind of teaches them about it.
Yeah, I thought so. You know,
Yeah, but then she flips it over, pulls it all out,
Yeah.
and then does it again.
Yeah. At first, she was interested in the coins. Now I started putting dollar bills in there, and there's a couple dollars. There's like 21s in there,
That's
and
awesome.
she thinks it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
That's more than what I have saved up in my piggy bank. That's why we're starting this podcast, but yeah, we ain't gonna get nothing from this probably. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts my feelings though.
I mean, we're just getting started. You gotta find something funny to talk about. We just turned the camera on with nothing to say.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying to you the other day though. I was like,
Yeah, you asked me to write some shit down.
I was like, yeah, write some bullet points down.
Yeah.
You know, something
Yeah.
just to mix it up.
I got nothing.
But so many dudes, like, I watch their podcast or like listen to most of the podcasts, and they'll be like, just and just throw shit out, and it all sticks to the wall. Like, no matter if they've never met the guy or anything, it all fucking sticks to the wall and sounds really put together.
Yeah.
And some of these people, they don't even edit it; like, they just throw it out there. But that's what we're gonna do. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Everyone-
I watch a lot of shit like the Breakfast Club, shit like that.
All right, that's Sway.
No,
that's
that's Charlemagne.
Oh, Charlemagne and God. Yeah.
But other than that, I really don't know much about podcasts. I just know I want to. I do have a lot to say. And then once the camera comes on, it's like I get a little shy. But
yeah, well, because it's so close to you.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about it. Like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker is so close to me.
every time you move, it adjusts. You know.
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
that shit up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's what I noticed about a lot of Drinking Bros podcast and Ross Patterson Revolution. They'll set the cameras up like feet away.
Yeah.
And he does one with his wife, and then he does one with all of his best friends. But they'll set that shit like 10, 12 feet away, it looks like, with the cameras.
Yeah.
And I mean, they got, you know, the high-tech cameras, I'm sure, for that.
Right.
But it just isn't all up in their face, and, you know, they all talk like the cameras aren't even there.
Right.
But as soon as I look at this thing and I see it like that, I'm like, like, that's why I was like, yeah, we won't be able to see ourselves. But if it was flipped around, I would just feel so much better. You know? Like, oh, that thing ain't even on.
Yeah.
But, so you getting ready to go to Florida again soon or anything like that?
Not that I know of. I just came back from Florida just about a week ago.
Mm.
I guess it's a new 2019 thing. You know, I got stopped twice since the new year.
For what?
Just for DOT inspection. They wanted to inspect my truck.
Oh, shit.
They're looking for fucking fire extinguishers and
Oh.
triangles. It's just a waste of 40 minutes of your life. You know, like, it's just a waste of time.
I've seen
They
the...
wrote me out.
And that's the license, not the company? Like, it's written up on your license?
No, on the company. They
Oh.
wrote me violations or some bullshit because I went over my time a half hour. You're only allowed a certain amount of
Drive time?
Yeah.
In Tallahassee, Florida? So what, you were just pulling into
I
Florida?
was just pulling into Florida.
And this motherfucker stopped you?
Yeah. First way station.
I've seen that. Like, when I'm in town working, I'll always see, like, this dickhead cop, like, pulling over, like, a CDL driver or something. And then he's got to follow the cop, I guess, to the way station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that works. I always drive into the way station. As a truck driver, you have to stop at every way station.
All right.
So I pull into the way station, and most of the time they don't even put me on the scale. They pull me up to the stop sign, and in a situation like this, he'll come out, he'll point at my truck, and he'll tell me to go in, or he'll jump up, he'll climb up to the window,
Check the
sniff
numbers and
around,
shit.
and say, "I want to check the brakes," and he'll tell you to drive around, and the whole time he's like sniffing, you know. The whole
what?
time he's
For what?
I guess he's looking like the whole time. He won't get in the truck, you know what I mean? But he'll climb up to the window. He'll tell me to open the door. He'll climb up. He'll never put his head actually in the truck.
But sniffing for weed or what?
I don't know what he's sniffing for. I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get that.
Me neither. And it's always me, I feel like. I came home about a week ago. I was home for about a day, and I got stopped Fort Washington exit on the turnpike. I was coming up the turnpike, Fort Washington exit, and he wanted to do the same thing in a different truck.
So what the fuck do you got to do then? You got to stop on the side of the road or at a hotel and sleep? Like what the fuck do you
after
do?
a certain amount of time. That was just a mistake. Like I didn't go over my time. That was a mistake in the book. I wrote something I shouldn't have wrote. And I told him that. He wrote me up for it anyway. He was like, well, I thank you for being honest. And he wrote me up for it. Now that right there, because there's a violation, I have to show that to my boss, get a signature, and have it mailed back to him.
Okay.
So I guess that's supposed to get me in trouble. You know, like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, you're learning.
He'll probably not send me on the road for a while, but it is what it is.
Why?
Because it's a violation. He's always trying to find shit to talk about. Always.
Yeah, but if you wrote, you know what I mean? If you fucked up and like wrote like an extra hour or some shit and you were a half hour
That's
over.
what I'm saying. Like it wasn't even that. Like I shut down an hour early. You know, like it was.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take a break within 11 hours. You got to take a half-hour break.
So what? Is there room in the back of the truck? Like
no, you stop at like Dunkin' Donuts or anywhere. You go get something to eat for a half hour.
Yeah,
and
you don't have a bunk in the back.
No, it's a moving truck.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know that applied to all drivers. I thought that applied to like CDL guys.
No, if you're traveling, if you're going on the
But
road.
why the fuck don't they stop me then?
In what?
Right?
A van?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like or a truck. If I'm driving to Montana,
it's different when you're in a car. Like DOT is that they're specifically for trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean, if you were driving like a pickup truck or something out west, like I've driven countless times. I've driven to Austin, and that was 24 hours, and I drove straight through that. Like, we only stopped for gas. That was it. But I mean, could they find somebody for that? They don't even fuck with people though. Huh?
Well, if you were to get into an accident because you were tired or whatever the case, and you hurt somebody, they can charge you for that. They can charge you manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? But
that's like Tracy Morgan.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're in a regular vehicle. Me being in a truck. These laws, they're built for 18-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? Like big ass heavy vehicles.
Okay.
They don't want people on the road tired and driving these big ass trucks. You know what I mean? They'll do a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it's about.
But it also seems like to me like it just gives the cops like, oh, let me go shoot fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the motherfuckers that hang out front of bars and shit and wait for closing time just to see who's walking drunk, who's driving. You know what I mean? Like
that's illegal.
Yeah, it should be, but they do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, like
that's what that cop did.
Yeah, and like
he acted
that.
like he's my friend. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
they all do that.
He talks to me all sweet.
They've all tricked you.
Honk the horn. Yeah.
They've all tricked you.
They always do.
They're like, listen, man, if you're just honest.
I always talk myself with some shit.
Let me just stick this needle in your arm, but I ain't going to worry about the results.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let me just take your blood, though.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to go anywhere. They do that shit, man.
Always talk me into some shit.
That fucking cop that smashed up my car a couple weeks ago, man. Drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Like, that was the funniest encounter ever because...
That's crazy.
Dude, it was insane. Like, a Jersey cop, no less. 20-year veteran, you know what I mean? Jersey cop. He wasn't in the military or anything, but He's a veteran cop.
Yeah.
And he's pulling out of his house, fucked up, going to a bar near my girlfriend's house, and my girlfriend knows the cop.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's family knows the guy. I played softball with the guy. Crashes into my shit and tries to take off.
He tried to run.
He tried to run, and he's in a big ass Dodge Ram 2500, you know, and I'm in the fucking Dodge Avenger, you know, and that shit don't avenge anything, like nothing, not even a hit and run. And so he like slams me twice because he tried to get around somebody.
Yeah.
So he fucking and then
That's crazy.
swerves off and then hits me again like he didn't know I was there at all for
Yeah.
the first hit. And then so that pushes me up on a curb, pops my tire and shit, and then slams me into a street sign.
What are you doing this whole time?
You know? like literally. Like I'm like so just happy I dropped off my guns
That's crazy.
at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause this is Jersey, so I never like drive into New Jersey with my handgun or anything. But like, I had my hunting rifle in there. I had my handgun in there because we were just hunting all weekend.
Yeah.
And like, I literally stopped at my friend Dennis's house. I dropped that shit off there. After this party, I drive 3 drunk people home. You know, I'm wearing this stupid fucking ugly sweater. It's an ugly sweater party.
Yeah.
And I get in this accident.
That's crazy.
And it's a drunk cop, no less.
Yeah.
You know, it was just the funniest situation because when he got out, like after I back up off that street sign that I bent, you know, I floor it and try to find his ass. So I go up, make a right after like 2 blocks, but I can't see if he made the turn. But I don't see him 2 miles ahead, right?
Yeah.
So I just guessed. And he was there like probably about a half mile down the road. So I just floored it.
Yeah.
Like fucking going like 70 through this residential neighborhood, you know what I mean? Fucking running stop signs now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he did run. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
And I brighted him a couple times.
So how did you get him to stop? Did you
After
do
I-
a pit maneuver?
No. After I brighted him a couple times,
Yeah.
I saw him hit his brakes in the middle of the road. And then like I beeped at him when I got up right behind him. And I'm, you know, was like, all right, well, at least I got his license plate.
Yeah.
I think he knew, oh shit, he definitely has my license plate by now.
Right.
He or she. I don't think he knew it was, you know,
Yeah.
a guy in the car.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he tried to get out of that shit though. You know, and then when I get out of the car, I just went from mad as shit to just, all right, just be calm.
Yeah.
You'll know who the fuck's in that truck.
Right.
You know, and he literally like jumped out of his truck and like stumbled. That's how fucked up he was. And he was like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you fucked up?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And he was like, aren't you? And I'm wearing this stupid sweater that fucking says like it's got like a gingerbread man on it and shit. And I'm like, no, man, I'm not drunk. No. And he's like, and I was like, man, like, what the fuck? Like, we gotta take care of this. And he's like, don't worry about it, man. I'm a cop. It's no big deal.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, now I kind of feel bad for him. Like, fuck, I don't want to be the one to ruin this guy's life.
Yeah.
Or like how he collects his
Fuck
paycheck.
that. He just fucking ran your
I
shit
know.
and ran.
I know, right?
Fuck that.
It was so funny, like, but at the same time, like, I know no cops would ever do that for me and give me slack.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, well, I'm not going to call the cops give me your fucking insurance and all that info.
Yeah.
You know, and then he was like, oh, I don't have my truck insurance info on me, so I'm gonna call the cops, you know. And he called his buddy who was on duty.
Yeah.
So his buddy gets there and just kind of like laughs about it and is like, hey, officer such and such, like, the fuck you doing, man? You all right? And he's like, yeah. I just crashed into this kid's car, you know, wanted to get this taken care of. And they let him go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no DUI, nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, I support the motherfucking police
Fuck the fucking police.
and the veteran community. I support all of you. But you drive drunk, you're a fucking asshole. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I want to say.
Especially a cop though. Like, what the fuck?
20 years though.
That's crazy.
On the force for 20 years.
That's crazy.
I don't drive drunk anymore now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I ain't shit.
I got a DUI for driving high. I don't drink. Like, what kind of shit is that? What kind of, like, you give me a DUI? Like, he didn't smell anything. I told him that I smoked earlier that day, and he charged me with suspicion of DUI.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit.
And
And he drives drunk up at. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
You know what I mean?
Right, because I let him draw blood, it was a wrap.
Yeah. Well, that's where it gets tricky because once they draw your blood, it's over. But I feel like, oh yeah, they say you're gonna get a DUI if you refuse it. I would still rather refuse it and get the DUI that way rather than give them the evidence that supports drunk, high, whatever, you know?
Right.
Because I know they do a good job at pretending like they're your friend, but
Go play, man.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a funny situation, man. Like, she can't entertain herself.
Yeah, I didn't know it was snow out there. I was gonna go up to Warminster, but I don't feel like cleaning off my car.
All right. Take her home?
Well, just take her out the house. We've been in the house for the past 2 days.
Yo, it's comfy in here.
Yeah, I love it here. I don't like go nowhere.
Yeah. That was like my old place.
Yeah.
Like, and it was around the winter time, so there was a couple blizzards, and I just like chilling in there,
Yeah.
you know?
I would love to be home.
Yeah. I like to be on the road, man.
Yeah, that too. You know, I like to
I
travel.
like the rug too.
Yeah? All right.
I don't like getting off of it.
The rug.
Yeah, I don't know. So you like them long drives.
Yeah.
That sucks, though, that they time you like that. I mean, 11 hours, that's long.
You get 13 hours a day. You got 11 hours before you have to take a break, mandatory break.
All right. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, like I said, it was just a mistake. It was I put the wrong.
So what, you pencil it in?
Yeah, I put a line where I wasn't supposed to.
And what, you can't erase it or scratch it out? Oh, that should be. Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
That's how it works. So
yeah.
This is my off time. It goes
Like
down.
tape measure.
My drive time back to off time.
Yeah.
Like, I took a half hour break here, half hour break here, and I guess somewhere I marked it wrong.
Yeah. But you can see.
Right here, where you can see that I took my half hour break.
Yeah, so he didn't do
But
the math.
I wrote 11 and a half, and he wrote me up for that. Like, it's bullshit.
I don't think your boss will give a shit about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
play, Aurora. Go upstairs, babe.